Welcome back to the Fourth and Wrong podcast. I'm Colin, joined here by Dallas, Marshall, and Donnie. We're going to start off. I know Monday Night Football just wrapped up literally, like a couple minutes ago, but I want to start off talking about the fucking Detroit Lions. 7-2, gritty win. Like that was a Dan Campbell signature win in Los Angeles the other day. What are your guys' thoughts?
That man Dan's got balls of fucking huge ass balls with how many fourth downs that man went for. And I'm low-key, I'm vibing with it, man. There was a couple I was like, man, I don't know about this one, Dan. We just keep going for
literally
these fourth
all
downs,
of them
man.
were like, if these backfire, I'm gonna fucking
man.
kill this man. And then none of them did. So it was fine.
But I like that we're taking chances. We're being aggressive. Like,
well, especially that
so
last
passive.
one. That last one to me was like a my guys are better than your guys type of call. Like he knows it.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a great win, especially in a shootout. I mean, defense looked terrible, but
right, like the defense scares me, but like I don't know. I mean, any given Sunday, escaping with a win on the road, you take that 7 days out of the week.
I mean, I don't really know what was going on Sunday, but like I was like halfway into the game, the entire game. Like I'm like I don't know what the fuck.
You sent me 4 TikToks during the game. I'm like, dude, stop
dude,
sending me TikToks.
Literally, like I was sending them TikToks, and I was just kind of like, once we went out to that early lead, and I honestly was kind of like, okay, it's just one of those games. I'm starting to like kind of scroll my phone, and I'm paying mostly attention, but I'm also like not mentally thinking about the fucking game, and then it was a point in the fourth quarter where like it was like, okay, this is coming down to the wire. That's when I put my phone down. I'm like, okay, I need to pay attention. But other than that, like I don't know. I don't have a lot to say other than this is going to be the Dan Campbell experience. Like we're going to win games like that sometimes, and we're going to lose games like that sometimes based on his fourth down calls. Like, and that was just one where we're lucky we win that one. That could have extremely easily went the other way, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. I'll tell you what though, Lions have one of the easiest remaining schedules in the league.
I'd be shocked if it's not the easiest. The only thing that's hard is we play like all of our divisional games. I think we've only played one so far, so that's tough.
I would say we've only played the Packers in Lambeau.
That was the hardest divisional game we had, and we've already played it.
So our next 4 games are Bears at home, Packers on Thanksgiving, at Saints, at Bears.
At Saints is probably our second hardest game left.
It's funny because I think the person with the closest.
Well, I think it depends on Derek Carr's situation.
It's
if
funny
he's
because
actually hurt this time, then
I think
not.
the next person with the easiest schedule besides us is actually the Vikings. Vikings have a freaking easy schedule. They play the Broncos, the Bears at home, the Raiders, the Bengals, but that's hard, and then 2 Lions, and then the Packers. But like we play, I think we probably
definitely easier.
I think it's close, but like we both play the Broncos, so whatever. Raiders are bad. Bengals, that's an up and down game. I think we'll split with the Vikings, and then they play the Bengals, we play the Cowboys. Cowboys are better, so I mean, I think it's close. So I mean, we both.
I would say is they got to play us twice, and then we played the Raiders when they sucked. Now the Raiders are revitalized.
I was going to say we'll see what happens with the Raiders. That might not be as easy of a win for the Vikings as we think.
I don't think it'll be an easy win, but
both of us. Now the Broncos game looks pretty tough, and the Broncos play the Vikings next week. I don't know where it is, but that's Sunday Night Football. That's kind of a tough game now.
I think the Broncos have a good enough defense that will probably be another low scoring, stressed until the final minute type game.
What I would say,
I think we split with the Vikings.
It helps that it's at home.
I'm basically kind of guaranteeing we split with the Vikings. I don't think there's a way we sweep the Vikings.
I would not be surprised if we drop that first Vikings game. It's on the road. Depending on what momentum they have riding in, I could see us
day before Christmas.
It'll be. Here's what's going to happen.
Players are worried about what time Santa Claus.
We play them. So that next stretch is Broncos, which we already said is going to be a tough game, then at Vikings, at Cowboys, and then finishing up the year at home against the Vikings. We could easily drop those 2 games right there between the Vikings and Cowboys and like feel like we've lost all momentum right at the end of the season.
Vikings are going to be not too far behind us.
But I think the only game I'm going into expecting to lose at this point is that Cowboys game. I think all those other games could easily be wins and should be wins.
I think all of them can be wins, but I think the ones that we will lose, I think we'll drop a Vikings game, we'll drop the Cowboys game. I'm telling people right now, 12-5, and the games that we drop is the Vikings, Cowboys, and Saints. Those are the games we drop. Those are the ones I think that we drop.
I don't know. That's rough. I'm not really looking at any like projected losses. Like I'm not going in expecting to lose either game against the Vikings. Like at this point, no. The Broncos game, I think the Broncos game is going to be pretty pivotal in the Lions and Vikings season because the Vikings, I think, are good enough to possibly beat them. But the Broncos' biggest thing is their pass defense isn't god awful. It's the rush defense that's really rough. We run the ball really well. The Vikings don't. I think that's a key point in us playing them versus them playing them, where we're going to run the ball down their fucking throat. Now, Vikings just lost Alexander Madison. Who knows how long he's going to be out, but they don't have that good of a run game.
And
we also have more
They
games.
lost Cam Akers too.
We also have more games. We also have more games going down the stretch than the Vikings do, so I guess there's more chance for loss. So it's anything can happen.
We still have a far enough lead though in the division that we're gonna win enough of these games that
we're up by a game and a half.
NFC North, it would take a monumental collapse.
We're only up by a game and a half. It's not far. Yeah. Well, the Vikings.
Game and a half.
The Vikings have 6 wins, but they have 4 losses, so we're up a game and a half.
Yeah.
So because they haven't had their bye week yet, so yeah, we're 7-2. They're 6-4. So
when do we play Minnesota for the first time? Like what?
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, Christmas Eve.
Week 16.
That's when we play them for the first time.
Yeah. Christmas Eve.
It's week 16 and week 18.
That's wild. First of all, 2 times in 3 weeks. I in all actuality, like kind of thinking about it now that I see they play them that late. If we don't have the division locked up by then, I'm going to be kind of concerned. I'm not.
Again, I don't. I think they might be. I
think we should have the division like either lockdown or like we go into that game. Okay, if the Lions tie or beat the Vikings.
I mean, I think the Vikings have a hard enough schedule considering like they're a really hot team right now, but like looking at their roster, they're still not like a great team. Like they don't have the guys that like freak me out.
That's about it.
Their defense is a little bit better than what we think. And then Jay Jettas coming back, all I'm saying is going into that Christmas Eve game, I think the Vikings will be 2 games behind us. And then they're going to be talking about how the Vikings, if they win these 2 games against us, that could be the decider. I think they'll be 2 games behind us because I think they'll drop one more than we do on our stretch. But I think they're only going to be like, I think that we will lose one, but we could lose one before then, and they could also like lose one. Like I think they'll only be 2 games behind us, and if they're only 2 games behind us, the division's easily in reach then because the Cowboys game is going to be rough. And so if we're 2 games behind them going into Christmas Eve, I'm nervous because we could lose to the Vikings on Christmas Eve, lose to the Cowboys, and then it comes down to that home game.
Yo, watch us fucking run the table and it not even matter anyway.
This is kind of how I feel. Looking at the Vikings could easily lose 3 of their next 4 games. Very easily.
I was going to say they got Broncos on the road.
Yep, on the road.
Bears at home. Dub.
That one's easy.
But Raiders on the road and Bengals on the road, those aren't going to be easy wins for them.
Easily lose those games. And if they lose those 3-4, there's no talk in them winning.
Those aren't going to be easy games, but I think those are all games that they also can win. So
yeah,
I see them.
I mean, they're a hot team, so like obviously all of
5 in a row is pretty crazy.
Yeah. I see them getting through that 2-2, and even then, I think that's enough where it's kind of like, okay, they're in the wild card talk, but they're not in the division talk.
I ain't saying we got anything locked at all. Not even close.
See, I feel the same way though, but then like I'll watch the Lions play a game, and I'm like, okay, why am I worrying?
Yeah.
Like I don't worry why they play. I'm watching, like you know what I mean?
Because the Vikings are hot.
Like there's no way at all.
They're hot
because we're conditioned to them. This is what
I mean. I'm saying I don't want to write them off. I mean, ultimately,
with Jay Jettas coming back here soon.
Well, that's the other aspect is if with him
Josh
coming
Dobbs
back,
actually is like a good quarterback. Like he's actually a good quarterback. So it's not
with all these things. You guys are talking me more into. I don't want to see them in the first round of the playoffs. Like I don't want that.
Right? Yeah.
I'm not really. I'm still not worried about the division. I'm really not. Like, I'm
Well,
maybe
I
I'm
definitely
ultimately control what you can control and just win your fucking
Exactly.
games, and it won't
we
matter.
were 7-2 in
Just win,
2014,
baby.
and then we didn't do shit with it. So I'm
Okay.
still kind of worried.
Before we finish up, can we talk about how fucking wild it is that the Bills lost that fucking game? Like,
I didn't watch
we
it.
cover
so.
that before we get into the picks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
can talk about it a little bit.
You guys could talk about it. I did
We're
not watch it.
we're not going to go into a full on debate like I know you're expecting,
like,
but
that's wild they lost that fucking game. I
it
could
is.
not
That was a
believe that
bad fucking loss.
That's at
Yeah,
home.
they should have
Prime
won
time.
that.
I can
At home.
promise
In
you-
Prime time
fairness,
against the
I can
Broncos team that
promise
doesn't
you,
look like-
my Madden Super Bowl was definitely better than that game.
All right, shut the fuck up.
Okay.
It was.
But
Hey,
yeah, like I said, I'm starting to jump on the whole. I think you might have been right, and I owe
Yes.
you an
Can
apology.
we please just acknowledge, even if you guys don't believe in it, like I believe in it, can we acknowledge that I had something
No.
I kind of saw something with whoever lost that game might
You're-
not make
you're-
the playoffs.
No.
I'm not gonna say you're cooking quite yet. You got some water in the pan, and it's like starting to steam a little bit. You know.
They're still in the
No.
hunt. They're still in a hunt. They could easily make a wild card depending on how the Dolphins play. And
I was gonna say it's ultimately they're. I think they're really
Dolphins are
gonna have to
kinda
rely on
overrated.
some other people to lose around them, which is not
Dolphins,
the
I
greatest
think,
position
are
to be in. But I still
Dolphins are
think
frauds.
Dolphins are
that-
overrated.
I think they're
just-
gonna find their way into the playoffs still. But
Mhm.
I'm starting to doubt a little bit. It's definitely
Yeah,
getting
see,
a little
I ain't
shakier.
I ain't doubting that much. They're one game away from first place in the AFC East. They really are, and that's
Well, the Dolphins only have 3 losses, so they're also a game and a half back, just like
a
the
game and a
Vikings.
half. Yeah, and yeah,
But this is my thing. The Bills, the entire way, they have 3, 6, 7 games left. Their 2 easiest games by far is the Jets game, which they lost to the Jets. So, like, how easy really is it? And then they play the Patriots at home, which I'll give you
well,
that.
I mean, they
that
lost
one's
to the
pretty
Jets
easy.
week 1. I'm not gonna write that game
They also
off.
lost to the Jets after they lost their franchise quarterback play 4 in the year. Like, if you were gonna,
and
you know what
Josh Allen had one of the worst games of his career.
I mean, all
I'm
they
willing
gotta
to bet
do
this
is-
does not
have
happen a
also
second
one of the
time.
worst games of his career.
all
Like,
they gotta do
With
Uh,
a walk,
how
with a go ahead touchdown.
all
I-
they have
The
to do
fact
is keep
that
up. All they have to do is keep up with the
that is
Dolphins.
so
They have the
insane.
tiebreaker over the Dolphins.
Donnie, I want to ask you
Yeah,
a
but they have
question.
to play the Dolphins again in Miami.
I
Yeah,
wanna-
but
I
right
wanna
now
ask you
they've
a
got the
question.
tiebreaker.
What?
So I know you were shitting on Dallas for what he said in the group chat, and I know you're about to again. But I got a question for you. Let's take the name off the back of the jersey real quick. If that was Matthew Stafford, let's say he throws fucking 3 interceptions or whatever, but still the Rams are in a position to win, and he marches down and goes score. Not only scores the go ahead touchdown, he scored that go ahead touchdown himself. Ran it into the end zone himself.
Alright. Yeah.
Are you still ripping on Matthew Stafford for his performance?
Is that what
This
happened?
is my biggest,
Yes.
my
Oh, then
biggest
why
problem.
are we ripping on Josh?
This is my
Allen?
biggest problem. I'm not gonna fucking shit
Why are
on
we
Josh
ripping on
for
him? If
the
that's what
fumble-
happened, that sounds
for
fine.
the fumble at the very beginning of the game.
Did that
where
all
he
the
threw
time.
the out route and the dude fumbled it. That's not on him. Other than that, everything that went wrong on offense was a lot of Josh Allen. A lot. Like,
But
what?
I was gonna say, but nobody's saying the first 3 quarters he was amazing. We're talking about when the game was
Okay.
on the line, he went down, scored the go ahead touchdown.
This is what I would ask you guys. On that final drive, how many yards did he account for on the entire drive? Because they ran James Cook all the way down, which they should have ran James Cook more because he was fucking eating against the Broncos defense. I just said the Broncos rush defense
Hey,
is
yo,
the
that
worst part of their
fumble,
team.
that bounced right back into his hands
was crazy.
fucking crazy. Marshall, this man,
I saw the play.
I was
saw
gonna
him.
say, broke through a fucking tackle, dropped the ball, bounced right back into his hands. He ran for another, like,
Stafford
15
did this
yards.
shit all the time. He would fucking play like ass, but then would have a game-winning drive.
Stat Padford, baby.
Bro, he literally
Mhm.
he did that shit all the time. Like, who cares?
Like, all I'm saying is if Stafford had that exact same stat
Okay,
line,
but this is the thing.
and
Why are
then
you guys arguing
they
that
won
for
the
just-
game.
Why are you guys arguing that for just me? Can we just objectively say that Josh Allen is not playing good and he was
Yeah.
a huge reason they lost that game? Okay.
Yeah, but you
Then
were
why are we
flaming
sitting here?
Dallas
that
for
was
what he
Matthew
said, and
Stafford.
you didn't.
If-
You really didn't need to.
if you
Like,
If the
came to
Broncos are
me-
scoring 24 points against me,
If you
it's
came to
not
me
all on Josh
objectively
Allen.
and said Matthew
And-
Stafford fucking
Dallas
5
had already
after team
said
let up 70 fucking points, and it's like he threw key turnovers to a defense that allowed 70 fucking points, and like that's why they lost the game. I'd be like, yeah, not a good Matthew Stafford moment. I love him, terrible moment. Okay, and I think if you ask any Josh Allen fucking diehard, they would be like, yeah, Josh Allen played like shit tonight, and he was a
Yeah.
big reason they lost. He had
And
an awesome rushing touchdown.
reminder, Dallas also said that we can't keep defending him. Like, we've admitted that he played like shit tonight. But like
My thing is, I feel like I've been ahead of this curve. Like I've said that a lot, and you guys are like, "Well, he's still top 5." Like we got on. All we did was watch it happen 5 more times across the year, and you guys are like, "Okay, I get it." It's like, well,
talent-wise,
been doing this
he's
for years.
easily top 5.
Right.
No, I actually disagree with that. Talent-wise, he's fucking top 2. His peak is like Mahomesian. Like
We're
it's
talking about a Broncos-Bills game for this long.
yeah, we got to move on.
I have a new segment. It is literally because I figure we need a little bit more talking about just random stuff in football and just bringing up stuff that just needs to be brought up for the public. So I have 3 topics. You get all of us get 3 minutes each just to talk about it. You can argue as
3
much
minutes
as you
each.
want.
I thought it was 3 minutes.
No.
Total.
3 minutes.
3 minutes for the topic.
Oh,
For the
okay.
topic.
It sounded like
3 minutes each
we get 3
topic.
minutes
I was
per
about to say,
topic.
I was like, that's gonna be
To
half the
argue,
fucking
you
podcast,
can yell as much as you want,
Yeah.
but
No.
everyone should try and give everyone a chance to talk. But I have 3 of random
Ronnie, you're
ones.
mocking me, but I'm the one that has to sit here and edit this shit.
No, I wasn't mocking you. I was just saying that. No, it's okay.
Will set the
You said it
timer.
wrong.
So we are just going to go ahead and start with the first one. So I have a 3-minute timer ready to go. Topic 1, and you know, if this takes 2 seconds, then we'll move on to the next topic, and you guys can answer quickly. So topic number 1 has to do with something that is relevant right now.
Josh Allen, top 5 quarterback or no?
You better double that timer.
Is CJ Stroud the undisputed offensive rookie year as of right now? Also, should he be in talks for MVP as of right now? Go.
Go ahead,
my gut reaction to the first question, yes. Second question, no.
Okay.
However, thinking about it a little bit more, I don't really know who I want in his place.
He is up there and leading the leagues in touchdowns as a quarterback. He's up there. He's not leading.
That's kind of wild.
And he
I don't know
also
that I have
only
opinion
still
on
has
that
2
one.
interceptions on the year. And it's not like he hasn't missed time. He's played in every snap of every single game. Like he has been lead. And the Texans are also they're not a dog shit team. They have a positive record. They're 5-4 right now.
Texans could sneak into the playoffs.
Right now they are in the playoffs. Yeah.
Right now they're in the wild card spot.
So the offensive rookie of the year, I feel like everyone should say yes, but the MVP talks.
I saw
with everyone else playing so okay. Can we really sit here and say, can CJ Stroud actually have a chance at
who's the favorite right now for MVP? Probably
it's probably Mahomes. I would say Mahomes, Tua, Jalen.
Last week, I know it was those 3: Mahomes, Tua, Jalen. Nope, actually, it was Mahomes, Jalen, and Lamar were all tied.
It is right now. This is the top.
That's what it was as of last week.
This is the top 10. Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, Tua, Lamar, Joe Burrow, CJ Stroud, Brock Purdy, Josh Allen, Christian McCaffrey.
Okay, I think we can all agree those top 3
DraftKings is slightly different.
I think those top 3 that you named are a little bit like tier 1, and then everybody else there's like
I just want to bring it out
that
if CJ keeps playing like this and the Texans actually go to the playoffs, he actually could be in talks for an MVP discussion. He's playing very good football, very good football.
I feel like it just depends on how everybody else plays and how they finish.
CJ Stroud plus 2,500 to win the MVP on DraftKings.
It's at plus 2,000 on FanDuel.
Top 3 are plus probably plus 600 or better.
It's plus 2,000 on FanDuel. It's even better there. But I just wanted to bring that, but we'll cut it short because I think everyone gave their piece. The next one is a little bit more different. This one's a bit weird, but I thought about this and I was like, it kind of reminds me. I'll explain in a second, but if not by the end of the season, at what point do we remember Jared Goff more as a Detroit Lion than he was as a Los Angeles Ram? Because I almost am starting to forget that he was a Ram at one point. And it's kind of reminding me of Drew Brees. Drew Brees was on the Chargers and then he went to the Saints. But we don't ever look at Drew Brees and be like, he was a Charger.
That's a Charger right there.
Yeah, he was always a Saint. So I don't think it is right now. And real quick, I want to just point out his stats. With 5 seasons with the Rams, he had 18,000 yards, 107 touchdowns, 55 interceptions with an 88 QBR. In 2.5 seasons with the Lions, so cut in half, 10,000 yards, 62 touchdowns, 20 interceptions with a 96 QBR. So what point do we forget that he was ever a Ram and he's just a Detroit Lions quarterback?
I think if he wins a Super Bowl in Detroit, he's a Lion forever.
If he wins a playoff game, I think.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was talking to somebody about this the other day where we're talking about like Super Bowl for the Lions. Are we forgetting that like the benchmark to get over right now is the fucking playoff win?
We just gotta get there, dog. Not even just win. We gotta get there.
I would argue it's none of the above. A home playoff game, hosting a playoff game, whether we get blown out 60-0, like hosting a game at Ford Field is like the benchmark.
So if Jared Goff brings us a home playoff victory, are we just forgetting he was an LA Ram?
I don't think that's enough to forget that he was a Ram. I mean, he went to a Super Bowl with the Rams,
and that's I
think he needs to get over that hump here in Detroit.
But he's already started playing better as a Lion than he is as a Ram.
I mean, that's true, but he's also not far enough removed from his time in LA that I'm like forgetting that he was a Ram.
I agree.
My thing would be he has to have he doesn't even have to go to a Super Bowl in my opinion. Like obviously we're always going to think of him as a Lion because we're Lion fans, but I'm saying league wide, if he goes out and say over the next 5 years, the Lions don't make a Super Bowl, but say this year we win a game, losing in the divisional or whatever. Next year we make the playoffs, don't win anything. The year after that, miss them. Next year we go win a playoff game. If he goes and wins a playoff game or two over the next 5 years, and he's a reason we win playoff games and make it to the playoffs, that's when I think the argument changes. Because they made the Super Bowl, but he was a big reason why they didn't win the Super Bowl, what I would argue. And he's had 1.5, 2 years of being lights out incredible. But other than that, he got ran out of LA for a reason. He was playing awful. So I think if he just has success, looks fringe top 10, wins a playoff game, I think everybody will be yeah, he's on. He's already kind of at that mark, but you got to win a playoff game. Look good yourself.
Great.
But real quick, Marshall,
that's fine.
To add on to your question, at one point, do we say Jared Goff is the greatest Lion quarterback?
I'm kidding. Legit. I know that was a joke, but if he gets us to a Super Bowl, he is the greatest Lions quarterback of all time. I do not care.
Super quick. I'm not even gonna set a timer. Just don't be quick if you want to argue a little bit at the end. Just really random in no particular order. Give me your top 5 receivers in the NFL currently. I can start us off. I will start us off with in no particular order because that takes a little too long of thinking. I'm gonna go Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, and AJ Brown. Those are my top 5. Justin Jefferson, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Stephon Diggs.
I'm gonna agree with Marshall except for the Diggs. I would replace Diggs with Jamar.
Okay.
Ooh.
You could also argue Cooper Kupp in there too.
I think I think I agree with Dallas, actually. I'm going to go exactly with Dallas.
My top 4 is easy, and then the 5th one is kind of hard. I would go Tyreek Hill, Jay Jettas, AJ Brown, Cooper Kupp, and then my 5 is really hard. I want to say Amon-Ra, but I don't. I
thought about it, but I just can't justify putting him top 5. He's top 10 for sure.
Top 10
no
easy.
I would probably go Jamar Chase, but that one's tough. I think there's 4, and then I think there's there's like
There's a
tier
lot of
that
guys
could
that
be
are like
five.
right there too.
Yeah.
That are fighting for
Like
that.
I think
fifth
1
spot.
through 4 is kind of pretty easy, but then
Honestly,
I think,
there's two people that come to mind that really should probably be in there, and they don't get the respect they deserve. Is Keenan Allen and
Jamison
Mike
Williams.
Evans.
I was just God damn it! I was literally looking at the thing.
Keenan Allen and Mike
This man
Evans
that
are,
went
are,
off against
They're,
the
are
they're
Lions.
literally the same. They're the same person.
Yeah,
just on
literally, they
different
both
teams.
don't get the respect they deserve. They honestly both probably should be top 5, and they just don't put up the numbers like guys like Tyreek and AJ Brown do by the end of the year.
Mhm.
But honestly, after that game, fucking Keenan Allen might. But
With a busted shoulder. Too.
anyways, that was that topic. Honestly, I just feel like bringing random small subjects
I like
every
that.
week.
That'll be good for short
Mhm.
little TikTok videos.
So, and then we can
I like
just
that
kind
too.
of get right into the predictions.
Yeah. All right. Well, starting off strong this week, Thursday Night Football. This is going to be a damn good game. We got Bengals versus Ravens.
I couldn't remember who it was, and I thought Colin was being sarcastic. I was waiting to hear. I was waiting to hear. We got the
For the-
Cardinals versus Battle Creek Central.
I do want to
for
say
the
before
first
we
time
get
in a
into all
long
this,
ass time, it is actually going to be a good game.
I do want to say before we get into all this, barring other than like 2 or 3 games, like this week slate is like really fucking good. Like this is honestly
On paper, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess you always say on paper. Like this week looks like the best week of the year. I don't even know if it's close.
And
like
the
there's
Bengals win
lot
3-2.
on paper. Almost all these games are awesome. There's like 2 or 3 stinkers, but other than that, they all look like it's gonna be great.
Yeah. So anyway, going back to the pick, I'm gonna take
Fuck
the
off,
Ravens in
Marshall.
this. The Ravens just look so damn good right now. The Bengals have been hot. I know they lost this past week, but I mean they're kind of riding some success. But I think the Ravens are just too good, especially since it's at Baltimore. I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one.
Ravens defense is sneaky good. Roquan Smith is
Not
going.
even sneaky. I mean, they fucking demolished this Lions
Well,
offense.
well, I
They're the best
say
defense
that.
in the NFL right now. They
I
like
s-
statistically are. I don't think
Yes, but they also let Deshaun Watson go crazy,
This is true.
like in the second half. So it's like, I
That's
don't
just-
know. I know the Bengals got some injuries on defense, so I think they're gonna struggle to contain Lamar. So I'm gonna go Ravens. I think it's gonna be close, like a 24-17 game.
Yeah.
I guess I could be the long one out. I'll go Bengals. Where's it at?
Baltimore.
Baltimore.
Baltimore 3.5 point favorites.
Yeah, I probably should go
So
Baltimore.
I mean, that's basically a pick 'em.
but I'll go Bengals. I'll go
They say
Bengals.
they give you 3 points for being at home, so that would
Right.
mean
That's a
Baltimore's
pick 'em.
favored by half a point.
Half a point.
I'll go Bengals.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah.
I
Man,
almost
this
skipped
one-
over Donnie and went right to the fucking 1:00 games.
This one's this is gonna
This
be
is-
a good game.
This
I'm
is
happy
gonna
that
be a good game. I'm like actually excited for this one.
That's what
Might
I'm
be the
telling you.
best Thursday night football game of all time.
I don't know about all time.
Hey,
I'd say
I don't know.
some-
Well,
Lions
all
versus
time is
Chiefs
not
was
a-
pretty good.
I'm gonna say Lions
True.
Chiefs was pretty damn good. If I do face them
yeah,
last time.
this is definitely
Lions won.
my everything tells me Ravens, but the Bengals, like, this is a desperation game. Like, they gotta have.
True.
They're in a spot where to make the playoffs, they gotta win a couple of games that you don't expect them to win. This is obviously one of those games in Baltimore, division rival. So in the last desperate game we saw them in, the Bills game, they won. Then they obviously dropped the Texans. Everything tells me Ravens. I'm gonna go Ravens in Baltimore, but I would not be shocked if the Bengals won this.
Plus, I saw a TikTok of a guy who made a video on like 11-1, and he called the Lions getting, or it was way before that. He called the Lions getting murdered by the Ravens, and then basically said that the Ravens were actually going to start losing a lot more games, and the Browns were going to win the division. Like, and he called the Browns winning against the Ravens, and he called the score too, and it was actually really creepy. And I was like, and then he basically,
How
and
the
then he's-
fuck are the Steelers 6-3?
That defense is just so good, man.
man, it
Or-
just was
Sorry to
disgusting.
interrupt. I just
No, you're good. I was done.
what you
but
said
go ahead.
inspired me to look at the
Well,
standings, and I
the
was
fucking-
shocked
I
to
don't
see
know-
that the Steelers were ahead of the Browns.
I don't know if you guys saw it. The Steelers are the only team in NFL history to be outgained in every single game through 9 weeks and have a winning record. Not
That
to have
boy-
more than
They
Not to
still-
have-
That is
Not to have 6 wins, to have a
I
winning.
really wish I was in the AFC. So if I made the playoffs and I played them in the wild card, I'd get a free win.
exactly.
All you have to do is just let Kenny Pickett throw the ball.
Lions would fucking demolish the Steelers.
Oh, we would kill them. Kenny Pickett is literally the worst quarterback in the NFL.
I'm sorry. Did you make your pick?
You
You
said
didn't.
Ravens. You said
Okay.
Ravens.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
I thought you meant for this game. I was like, you
Yeah,
didn't.
no.
Pick. What the fuck?
So yeah,
You guys done?
Steelers at Browns starting off the 1:00 slate. Now that I have looked at the standings, if the Bengals manage to beat the Ravens, this game gets like super
Very
interesting.
important. Very important.
Yeah.
If
That'd
would
be for
pull-
first. That'd be for tied for first.
it would be for tied for first, but it would be for outright first because both of these teams have beat the Bengals, I believe. The Browns have for sure. I think the Steelers have already.
Well, both teams beat the Ravens too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Steelers, beat
Steelers
the
beat-
Ravens?
Steelers beat the
Steelers did.
Ravens, and
The
the
Browns-
Oh
Browns
shit!
just
So it
did.
would be outright first.
hmm
What a fucking division! God damn.
the best division in football, honestly.
All right.
Most entertaining. How about that? Most
Yeah.
entertaining.
No,
We'll go with
I'd say
that.
it is. I'd
Yeah,
say
we'll
it's
go with
the
that.
best.
We'll go with that. We'll go
When
with
the
that.
worst team, like objectively, is the Steelers fucking in that defense led by Mike Tomlin, that's a fucking great division.
What if the Browns didn't have a defense?
They would be last. Anyway, speaking of the Browns defense, I think the Browns defense is gonna get the win for them this week. And yeah, Browns, give me the Browns.
I definitely say this is a pick'em game, but I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna agree with Colin. I'm gonna say the Browns
It's in
sneak it
Cleveland.
out.
I think that.
Oh,
This
it's
is-
in Cleveland. Okay,
This is in Cleveland. It is also -3.5. So
it's a
if you give
pick'em.
3 points, if you give 3 points to the home team, it is a half-point game.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Browns.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Donnie Lone wolf the Steelers on this one because everyone knows he's going Steelers. I will go Browns because you don't catch me picking Steelers that often. It's a cold day if I'm picking the Steelers, so I'm going Browns.
I don't
Yeah,
want,
I'm gonna go
I
with
don't
the
wanna be
Steelers here.
I don't want to be that predictable, but yeah, I'm going Steelers. Matt Canada being on the field. Now they're calling
Extend
him
Matt Canada, man. He is the
Yes,
reason
sir.
that
He's
team
the
is
reason
winning.
they're scoring now.
Sure.
He's the reason
Matt
they're scoring.
Matt Canada's dead. He's now Matthew America, and he's gonna fucking lead the Steelers.
He's the reason they're winning.
It took him going from the fucking press box onto the field, and he went from the worst OC of all time to now he's pretty good. Now he's not great, but he's decent.
And Kenny's still mid. That's great.
Well, now shut up. The big difference is I think they either got their left tackle back or they like rearrange it so now they have a new left tackle. The offensive line is doing well, and the running game has gone fucking crazy. They've scored on back-to-back opening drives, scored touchdowns on back-to-back opening drives, and they hadn't done that in 3 years. That's how fucking
God,
crazy this offense.
that's awful.
That is in fucking insane.
Like,
But
come on,
yeah,
man.
I think him coming down is a huge difference. Team's playing well, defense is great. I'm gonna go Steelers. It scares me that it's in Cleveland a little bit, but I'm not picking the Browns. I think we're all pretty aware of that.
Yeah. Moving on, we got Raiders at Dolphins. I think I'm going to take the Dolphins this week just because it's in Miami, but I think it's going to be real close. I think this Raiders team is hella bought into this interim guy.
This spread is crazy.
What is
Dolphins
it?
11.5 points.
Oh, that I don't like that. I don't like
That's
that.
a
I'm taking the
big-
Raiders to cover that.
That's a big spread. I mean, it is in Miami. Maybe they're thinking that Raiders magic is lucked out.
Maybe they're like, the 2 games it's over with.
Plus,
Um,
I think the Dolphins are coming off a bye week, aren't they?
Yep.
um,
Yep, they
That
are.
that's probably a big reason why.
Yeah, they are. Well, I mean that's true. But yeah, I'm gonna take the Dolphins, but I think the Raiders are gonna keep it pretty close. And I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to pull off this upset.
Yeah, no, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders do. They're riding high right now. But I'm gonna pick the Dolphins, and if the Dolphins beat the Raiders, this would be the first team they've beaten all season with a plus 500 record.
And
Just-
it's the Raiders.
just throwing that out there. I mean, they're 5-5, so that's about 500.
I am gonna go with the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, I think the Raiders keep it within 11.5. Holy fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm hammering
Yeah.
that fucking that Raiders
Mm-hmm.
spread.
Yeah, I definitely think the Dolphins win coming off a bye week versus an interim coach. I think Mike McDaniel can handle that. But yeah, I think that's a little disrespectful to what the Raiders are doing right now.
Right.
That's
Raiders
bad.
look solid since they fired McDaniel.
They like Pierce, man. Pierce is a fucking Raider guy through and through.
Yeah, 100%.
Oakland through his blood.
Yes, sir. Except they play in Las Vegas.
Well, he's from Oakland.
Well,
so-
I know.
Still counts.
Moving on, we got Bears at Lions. Easy dub here. Give me the Lions.
Yeah,
if-
what's the spread?
Justin
At?
Fields
for
could be back,
some
guys.
reason
Justin
the
Fields could be
Bears
back.
even hang around, I'm gonna start to worry a little bit.
Fields could be back, guys.
I don't think he'll play, honestly. Like, what's the
I
rush?
hope he doesn't play.
If he
What's
doesn't
the
play
rush?
now.
What's the
If
fucking
he doesn't play now,
point?
he might not play the rest of the fucking year.
What's the fucking point? You might as well you're not competing.
They
for
need to
anything.
figure out if he's their franchise quarterback. So
I mean, I
think
guess
he's gonna
that's
play.
true, but like,
I'm 90% confident he's gonna play. If he doesn't play this week, something.
well,
fuck it.
if the problem is if he's not their franchise quarterback, but like let's say he plays good enough, he might screw them out of finding their next franchise quarterback.
Mhm.
Yeah, but
Which
they
I
have,
mean,
but
I'm
they have
okay
the-
with as a Lions fan.
But they have the
like,
Panthers pick, so I don't think they're worried.
Yeah.
true.
I think they just want to figure out the quarterback more than they do want the second pick versus the sixth pick. I think that's
Yeah,
kind of the main
true.
part.
But yeah, no, I don't care who's at quarterback. I'm taking the Lions plus the spread.
What is the spread? Does
10.
anybody know?
10.
10. Oh fuck
It's
yeah!
crazy the Raiders get more love going to Miami, or like
Hate.
the
They
Dolphins.
get more hate.
The Dolphins get a bigger spread. The Raiders coming in, who's been playing well, versus the fucking Bears.
We'll be at the game, and I'm going Lions.
Yeah, I think even if Justin Fields comes back, that's even easier pickings at fucking anything. Give me the Lions.
All right, Titans at Jags. Both these teams coming off a loss, right? Titans lost. last week?
Jags came off a tough loss.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Titans
was
also
I
come
know I
out-
picked the Jags, so like that sucks for me. I part of me still thought that the 49ers could very well win that game. I think I even said that last week, but I did not think they were going to
3
bounce back
points.
this fucking hard and hold them to
Awful.
3 fucking points. Trevor
Brock
Lawrence,
Purdy
I'm
back
not sure if
in
it was in
MVPs.
our league or if it was in one of my other leagues, but I had to start Trevor Lawrence because my main guy was down on a bye. Bro
Might
got
as well
me
start
like
bench.
3 points this week.
2.1 points. You got
Yeah.
fucking fantasy.
Yeah, fucking
Fucking
awesome. Thanks a
abysmal.
lot, Trevor. Yeah, and then the Titans. Yeah, the Titans also
Titans
got.
had equally as rough a week because
Yeah,
you
they
think
had
Will
they
Levis
had a
is
pretty
guy.
rough week. They lost. They lost by 14 to the Buccaneers.
Well, you think Will Levis is a guy, and then he comes out and he kind of looked like dog shit against
Yeah,
defense.
I mean that's why I
not
picked him
instinct.
up in fantasy as my backup. And
No,
I think no, that was this league. That was this listed.
Yeah,
this week.
don't talk about it.
Um,
Fucking asshole.
well, I mean, I don't know why you're complaining.
Fuck you,
I'm
Russell
the one that
Wilson.
got.
If you're listening, you're a fucking bitch.
I
You're
mean,
taking sacks.
He's Mr. Unlimited though.
Mr. Limited as fuck.
anyway, getting back to the pick. I think I'm going to take the Jags just because Trevor's got a bit more experience under his belt than Will Levis does. But I think this will probably be pretty close. Both these teams are not really doing much right now, which really disappoints me. I really liked the Jags coming into the year, but they have disappointed quite a bit.
This is completely random. Was this the same like matchup where we got the final score like 6-9? Was that in these two teams? Because I remember everyone was making the joke when Urban Meyer was coaching the Jags, and there was like the final score was like 6-9 or something like that. I don't know. But
Future Michigan State head coach right there.
yeah, bet. Anyways, we're I like the Jags, but man, I just feel like the Titans. This is like Titans win, like for no reason.
It does kind of feel like
I-
that.
Like
It does
I,
kind of, I get that vibe.
No, if the Titans win, it's for a reason, and its name is Mike fucking Brable. Let's clear the air on that.
I don't want to hear shit about Mike Vrabel from you because You started off the year, never count out Mike Vrabel, never count out
Yeah,
Mike
and I'm not
Vrabel.
gonna
And
pick
then
him every week.
fucking week, you have counted out Mike Vrabel.
I'm not picking the fucking Titans every week just because I like their head coach. He's not playing in the game.
Never count out Mike Vrabel, though. The key word in that, never.
I
Never
will
count
go-
out
Mike
Mike Vrabel.
Vrabel is coaching the fucking 08 Lions versus the fucking 2007 Patriots. Guess what? I might fade him. Sorry. Fucking kill
Never
him.
count out
I-
Mike
I-
Vrabel.
I will say I'm gonna pick the Jags, but I would not be surprised if the Titans win at all.
I got the Jags.
Yeah, I can never remember if the fucking Titans always beat the Jags. Because, like, the Titans always beat, like, the Chargers. But I can't remember if they always beat the Jags or not.
I could look it up.
I'm going to go Jags just because they're at home, but I'm not super confident in it. I think they're both coming off terrible weeks, and that would kind of make me, like, lean on whoever the better coach is. But, like, Doug Peterson also isn't a slouch. So, I'll go Jags. Not super confident in it, though.
Yeah, there's quite a few Jags L's in this series history.
Yeah, I think they did because the Titans were good.
Overall, the
the
Titans
Jags-
lead the series 34-23.
Mm-hmm.
That's, of
So,
course, history.
yeah. Anyway, we're moving on. Chargers at Packers. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm going Chargers.
Yeah, I'm also going Chargers.
I'll go Chargers, but this is a sneaky Packers upset at home. It's gonna be cold as shit.
Everything's a
You know it.
sneaky upset for you.
I just feel like the Chargers aren't good
Fuck, this game's
outside in the
tough.
cold, and that's what Lambeau is. Fuck. No, I already said Chargers.
It could be the Detroit Lions versus the Detroit Tigers, and you could be like, "Be careful! This could be a sneaky upset for the Detroit Tigers."
Shut the fuck up.
You made your
I'll
pick,
go
right? He made his pick.
Yep.
Cardinals at Texans.
MVP Shroud incoming. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Texans.
I'm going Cardinals.
Ooh.
No fucking shot.
Is Kyler playing?
Yes.
Kyler
Kyler played this
look-
past
yeah.
week.
Kyler
Yep.
looked half. Kyler
Yeah,
looked
that's
half
right.
good, and I just think for some reason it's just where is it?
At
It's in
Texans.
Houston.
I'm still taking Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me crazy. I'm going Cardinals as well. I don't know why. It just
All
I
right,
believe
the
in Kyler.
kiss of death.
I like Kyler, dude. Shut the I fucking leading in dumb bitch. Shut the fuck up. You're
Hey,
dead
you're,
last.
you're getting your fucking cold streak. It's starting. I can feel it.
Yeah, and
I'm
let's
slowly
see if you
chipping
can have a
away.
good week,
I'm slowly
Colin.
chipping away. These
Bro
these
has
next
like
few
two
weeks are gonna be a
wins, now
fucking
he's sitting here
movie.
talking shit.
These next few weeks are gonna be a fucking movie. You heard it here first.
Ooh.
Fucking
Anyway, Cowboys at Panthers. Panthers. Nah.
All
it's
right,
gonna
that's
be
your
Cowboys.
pick, bro.
Yeah, you said it, you locked it in.
Shut the fuck up.
lock it in.
It's Cowboys. It's gonna be the Cowboys.
I'm actually surprised the spread's not 25 against
It's only
the
minus
Panthers.
11. How the
Yeah,
fuck
I don't
is
know. I
it
mean,
low?
I feel like
How
covering.
the fuck?
Anytime you pick someone to win by that many points, they never fucking do.
I
How
know.
the fuck do the Dolphins have a bigger spread against the fucking Raiders, who are playing really good, than the fucking Cowboys do against the unarguably the worst team in football? Makes no fucking sense. Maybe because it's in Carolina, but that's it. Makes no fucking sense.
I don't know. Bryce Young legacy game.
I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see if he can throw for over 100 yards.
I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah, I
Did you
didn't
guys see
even
the clip
make
of-
my pick, but okay,
Did you guys see the
Cowboys.
clip of Justin Fields going roll tide to Bryce Young on the sideline?
I did not see that.
Yeah, he was like
Yeah,
chuckling to himself, and then he yelled "Roll Tide."
I'm going Cowboys, but this would be the most Cowboys game ever to lose, though. I'll say
They
that.
already had
Like
that.
this is a game they fucking dropped for no reason.
Yeah, no, they already got that out of the way early with the Cardinals loss.
It is the Cowboys, though.
I will say that man Dak's coming off of a beautiful game, honestly.
Which
They just
inevitably
let
means
him-
he's due for a dud.
They just let him
But-
beat the shit out of the Giants for no reason. After the first quarter, there was no reason for him to throw the fucking ball anymore.
Yeah.
They just
Well, I
kept-
mean, the same thing happened in week 1.
No, week 1 they stopped having him throw the ball because they were up by so much. So
Oh,
I didn't
true.
start Dak. And then
Oh
they
wait,
just
no.
let him fucking-
Week 1, he barely even they were barely
Yeah.
even on offense. It was a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
defensive touchdowns.
Yeah, he had 6.1 fantasy points week 1. Like he had
Yeah.
like
'Cause he
100
didn't-
passing yards.
Because he barely even threw the ball because they were already up by 35
Yeah.
Exactly.
by the
But they were
time
up
he
by
got
a
a
lot
real
at halftime,
offensive
and they
drive.
still just kept throwing the ball.
by the time he started a drive on his own 25-yard line, the game was over.
He had 5 touchdowns and like 340 yards, and I'm pretty sure he didn't play in the fourth quarter. So
Yeah, insane.
I have it. Dak had 404 and 4 tutties.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't, and he had 1 rushing, so 5 total.
Okay. Moving on. Dallas, you ended up making your pick, right? I know you said you had an
Yeah,
easy-
yep. I said
Okay.
Cowboys. Marshall said Cowboys.
Okay,
Donnie,
cool.
Cowboys.
I don't know why I'm like all over the place today. Anyway, moving on over in the NFC East, we got a absolute fucking awesome game here. Giants versus Commanders.
Oh,
You
Barn
say
of
that
the
sarcastically.
year.
This isn't that bad of a game. For this to be one of the worst games,
Yes, it
isn't
is.
that bad in my opinion.
I mean, the Commanders are gonna whoop that ass, but like,
whoop that
Sam Howell legacy game, man.
I'm
Come
not
on.
a freaking kid who just fucking broke the law. Gosh.
ass.
Whoop that ass.
What's
But
your
yeah, I'm
name?
gonna go Commanders.
Like week 2.
I'm actually gonna go Commanders.
Yeah,
no
Commanders.
love for
Sam
Tommy
Howell,
DeVito.
400 yards.
Are you
No
good,
love
bro?
for Tommy DeVito.
What are you doing?
Bro is on fucking. Bro is tripping over there. Bro got a rocky chair and says that boy out.
Rocking.
I wore the hoodie and I'm fucking sweating my ass off.
Take it off.
I don't
Hey,
know what
Hey,
my
we
hoodie
can
is.
stop. You can go turn your camera off, bro.
Oh, this shirt isn't.
Or
bad.
You don't have
Taylor
to-
Swift
I
would
couldn't
say,
remember what shirt I
shake
had
it
on.
off.
I didn't want to wear something that fucking look like ass.
Shut
When
up,
you keep
Marshall.
talking, you guys don't have to fucking go silent when I take my hoodie off. You
It's
guys
your
are like,
pick.
Oh, we're waiting for
"Just
you.
fucking
It's your pick.
Well, I'm gonna have to edit
I just
this
said
shit.
Commanders. I said Commanders and Sam Howell over 400 yards.
I was saying, well, I can't. I'm gonna cut out you taking your fucking hoodie off.
Oh my fucking!
I can't
God.
talk
Where
over
did
that.
go? Shut
Leave that
up.
in.
Commanders, move on.
All right. Anyway, Buccaneers at 49ers, Niners.
Niners.
I'm actually gonna take the 49ers.
Where are they
Shut
playing?
up.
I fucking hate you.
Doesn't matter who they're playing or
Fuck
where they're
Buccaneers.
playing.
Oh, where are they playing? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're playing in San Fran. Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, they're
go.
playing
I'm
in
gonna
San
go
Fran, yeah.
49ers.
They can play on the fucking moon.
Sorry,
I'm picking the 49ers.
actually, Levi
Moon.
Stadium is in Santa Clara, California, not San Francisco.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. That's even worse than what I
Next
thought you
pick.
were gonna say.
Next pick.
Jets, Jets versus Bills. God, I really want to pick the Jets because I think it'd be fucking hilarious. I'm gonna lean the Bills though.
There's no way in hell that Jets sweep the Bills this year. I'm gonna go Bills.
Oh, that's.
I'm
gonna-
actually gonna
that's
go
gonna
with
wind
the
up in a
crazy
TikTok.
upset. I am gonna go with the upset. I'm gonna go with the Bills.
That's gonna wind up in a
Upset
TikTok.
Bills.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be bitch. I'm gonna go Jets. I think the Jets win.
All
I
I
think
right.
also said the
win
Jets
and
would
then
beat the
Bills
Chargers, and the
blow
fucking
this shit
Chargers
up.
the Chargers literally. I'm not gonna say that on camera.
Excellent choice.
What were
Otherwise,
you
it was just gonna be cut there
say that
anyway.
There's gonna be a big bleep if I said it, so I'm just not gonna say it.
Oh, I should have. Damn it! I need to
Technical
start adding more
difficulty.
bleeps.
I mean,
Oh,
I
I've
could
got that
say it if you
technical
want to test
difficulties
out your
template.
bleep technology.
No, I'm good.
All right, so
Maybe next
So Seahawks and Rams. I'm leaning Rams. Seahawks haven't looked too great the last couple.
sure
of
you don't
weeks.
want to lone wolf the Rams.
Maybe I will. We'll find out.
Fair enough. Yep, that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Seahawks. Seahawks are just better. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
You know, I have a feeling Donnie's gonna pick the Seahawks, so I'm gonna go Rams here.
Yeah. No, I would go Seahawks if they look normal. Seahawks do not look good right now on the road in LA. I will go. Rams.
Anyway, Sunday Night Football, Vikings
Mhm.
at Broncos. I think the Vikings are going to win this game as much as I don't want them to. I'm going to take the Vikings.
Nah, it's all Mr. Unlimited. Russell Wilson is coming back into that top 15 quarterback conversation. You say that face, Colin. Look at the numbers. This man is not the problem. This man's playing good.
I mean, he's efficient.
He's
not
playing
great.
good. He's playing good. Like, I don't know.
Efficient. That he hasn't thrown 200 yards in 5 straight games. Tonight was the 5th straight game. I believe.
Doesn't need to, because
No, I'm
Two
agreeing with you. I'm
touchdowns.
saying Colin
Oh.
not efficient.
But I think Russ is playing really good compared to what he was last year. Honestly, hot take. Can we talk about Russell Wilson in the comeback player of the year award conversation? If they have a winning record, you could. You
The more
possibly
put on
could.
a football field, he's winning.
There's no shot. He
That's
will.
true. That's true. DeMar's got that locked in. But I'm gonna
I was
go.
say DeMar made a fucking tackle tonight. You think he's not winning that shit?
Man. But Broncos country, let's ride. I'm riding with the Broncos.
I didn't think he was gonna say it.
I was
Ride with
about
the
to say, I was like,
Broncos.
he's about to flip to the Vikings. That's crazy.
All that. Goal.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Yeah, you know what's really fucking crazy when me and Dallas are agreeing on something, because Russ looked really fucking good tonight. He didn't throw like crazy yards. He didn't do a bunch of crazy things, but like
You were literally bitching about him in the fucking chat.
Well,
Yeah,
it's because he
because
cost them
Denver
fantasy.
Because
is
fucking
pretty
sacks.
close
He
to
took those
LA,
two back-to-back
and
sacks,
Stafford
and
does
that's why I
live in
lost
LA.
Team Fantasy. By the way, fucking full disclosure, Colin beat me by like fucking 3 points fantasy.
I did.
Fucking Russell Wilson.
Thanks to the
fucking
Buffalo Bills
Cam Sutton
defense,
fucking
baby.
fumble for no reason, and then Russ taking back-to-back fucking sacks. So fuck me, I guess that was fun.
Whoa,
But that's
I'd
the only
rather
reason.
know.
I'm pretty sure that I'm
Russ.
pretty sure I'm 2-0 against you this year.
Yeah, thanks. Anyway, Russ. At the beginning of the year, he was putting up decent numbers, but like not looking good. Now it's the exact opposite. He's not putting up great numbers, but he looks good. So like it's really fucking weird, kind of how the Broncos have been playing this season. But yeah, I think that 70 to fucking 20 loss is way in the rear view at this point. They look much better. Defense is playing a lot better. Run defense still isn't great. That's a worry, but the Vikings can't run the ball. So I'm gonna go Broncos here.
All right. Monday Night Football. I gotta say, 2 out of the 3 primetime games this week, fucking awesome matchups.
Incredible. After having
Eagles
such a shitty week
Eagles
this
at
week.
Chiefs. Is
Super Bowl rematch.
This is gonna be an
Super Bowl
ugly one.
rematch. Yes, could be an ugly fucking game.
Super Bowl rematch, Super Bowl
Was
preview.
the jersey combo intentional tonight?
Yes, it
because
was.
of this game. Okay,
Yes,
cool.
it was. Hurts, Mahomes.
Both coming off buys, or no? Wait,
Both coming off buys.
We're
coming
due
off
for
buys
a good
in
fucking
KC.
game.
This is
God, I don't know who I want to go with. I think I'm going to lean Chiefs just because it's at home, but Eagles.
Chiefs are -3. Chiefs are -3, so they are.
And a half?
No, just 3.
Anyway, I think I'm going to take the Chiefs just because it's at home, but I will not be shocked at all if the Eagles win this game.
I'm gonna say the Eagles win this game. They get their revenge for losing in the Super Bowl. Jalen's gonna have a pretty decent game. I don't think it's gonna be anything spectacular. I think it's gonna be maybe like two passing touchdowns, a rushing touchdown, but like low yards. And I don't know, man. If Taylor Swift's not in the building, Travis Kelce isn't there either.
You think she's not going to be in the fucking
She
building?
ain't going. She's on tour.
He's in like Argentina.
Fuck, that's
true. She's on tour. So Travis Kelce, not
Damn,
existent, not a factor. Chiefs are gonna lose in Arrowhead.
Yo, I just realized how big of a game this could be for the Lions. Because this loss could put the Eagles at 7-2 and tied for first again.
8-2. 8-2, but yes.
Oh yeah, 8-2.
Yep.
Shit.
Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty good game, but I'm gonna go with the Eagles. I think that they're still the better team, and I think the Chiefs are honestly just they're good, but like I don't know, I don't think they're what people really think they are, and I don't see them as the top tier team in the AFC, honestly. But I am gonna go with the Eagles.
This is such a fucking great game. It's so bad that
This game's gonna end 10-4.
There was an event.
I think this could be like that fucking Rams Chiefs Monday Night Football game a couple years ago. You
where it was
remember
just
that shit?
crazy.
Where it was
like
fucking crazy. It was supposed to be in
54-51.
Mexico City, and then they moved it to LA like the night before.
Yeah. This is so bad because like I had an event I wanted to go to, but it's going on during this game, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna go. No, I want to watch this game. I think this is gonna be game of the fucking year. I honestly cannot wait. I think there's like a stat out there that like Andy Reid, it's in September and then like coming off a bye, he's like undefeated or damn near undefeated. Like the Chiefs just like they rarely ever lose with like rest. But Eagles are a different breed. I think Jalen is gonna end up being the MVP by the end of the year, barring him staying healthy. I think the way the Chiefs would win this game is they air it out and win, but like they don't have the receivers to do it. And I think that's going to end up really showing in this game. I'm going to go Eagles. I think Jalen has a big game. Outplays
I'm lone
Mahomes.
wolfing the Chiefs. That's fucking crazy. All right. Well, I mean, that does it for picks. It is trivia time.
Let's
Let's
go.
make this trivia quick.
You say that
Oh.
every fucking week.
Man.
Every time.
Let's make it quick.
To be fair, I like when we record on Mondays, but it is rough just
Bitch, you're
because.
always the one defending recording on Mondays.
No, I'm more or less because I think of my man Colin over here. You know, I appreciate the editing he does for us, and we don't really have to do anything besides show up. So and that gives him Monday, gives him Tuesday, Wednesday to get the editing and video out. So
I try and get it done before Wednesday. It's just the last
you
couple
know,
of weeks. I've had to
I
do
like
everything.
I like to get it done on Monday so we give Colin that time, but it is unfortunate because literally with this job, they're like, yeah, mainly every Monday we're gonna have you open 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. So yeah, it's fucking. I'm always tired as shit, but I'm good to go. You know, fuck, I'm
and then
gonna
I had
wait.
to
Let's get this
work
trivia
late tonight,
started.
Otherwise, we could have started.
What
We could have
the
recorded
fuck was
like mid.
that?
We could have
Bro's got a
recorded
certain
mid game.
burst of energy. He's like, fuck trivia, let's go.
I mean, I'm
Man,
ready.
love
Get it.
trivia.
Man, I just like when people show up to the podcast. Honestly,
No, Grammy.
Crazy.
All right, it is trivia time here on the Fourth and Wrong
I got this man
podcast.
Colin yawning.
I am.
This
It
man's
likes
like,
to
oh
treat me
shit,
like a fucking
speaking of
drunk.
tired.
Both of the trivias for today are going to be QB related. Starting, it's all week 10 related. So this week, one quarterback became the fourth quarterback in NFL history to lead the NFL in passing yards per game and touchdown to interception ratio through the first 10 weeks of the season. Since the merger, we're going to be predicting or guessing who the four quarterbacks are to do that. So
Let's get going on that. Hold on.
So through week 10, lead the league in passing yards per game and touchdown to interception ratio. Four quarterbacks have done it through the first 10 weeks.
As much as I just want to seem like a genius and rattle these off, I did see this. So this is a Colin and Martian trivia. If they don't get it, I'll jump in. But I saw.
Well, I'm trying to think about who just did it.
It's an incredible list. I will say that. That's the only thing I'll say.
So does that mean it's guys that we wouldn't think it
Billy
would be?
Cannon.
No, it's unironically great guys. Like obviously the new one is like who knows, but like the other
So
three.
does that mean the new one is a rookie?
Incredible. I'm not
Or
gonna get
maybe second, third year. You never know.
He's young.
It's trivia. It's trivia.
He's not the other guys. I'll say that.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, so here's a wild fucking guess, but it's not CJ Stroud.
It's CJ Stroud.
It's CJ Stroud.
Okay.
I was trying not to give it away. You keep fucking asking
Marshall, are you
questions.
good?
You didn't have to answer the fucking questions.
The way you just I don't know why that made me laugh. My guess is dude, it's CJ Stroud, bro. Like, oh, that was so funny. Dude. Bro was struggling.
Marshall, did
Well,
you even
that
hear
whole
the
time I
question?
was like, that seems like a
Yeah, I heard
stat
the
I've heard
question.
about CJ Stroud because I know he's been going fucking
Something about
crazy
touchdown
the
to
last couple
interception
of games.
ratio merger,
And I know that I remember he started off the year that he hadn't thrown an interception. It took him like 3 weeks to throw an interception.
So who are the other three quarterbacks?
Peyton Manning,
Peyton Manning. He did it in 2013.
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady did it in 2015.
Saw this graphic.
I didn't. The last one, Drew Brees.
Not
Yes.
Drew Brees.
Oh,
Is it Billy Cannon?
No,
Is
It's
it David
post-murder.
Blau?
Yeah, you never know. He could have came back.
From the dead.
Bro died in like 2015.
R.I.P.
Not
Shut
even. It
up.
was like 2017.
This man acted like he went to his funeral. R.I.P.
Gone but never forgotten.
He was my favorite quarterback.
R.I.P. Billy King.
It's not Mahomes.
It's Mahomes.
It is Mahomes.
It's Mahomes.
I feel like he's
the
still
fact
trying
that
Hey,
to
Colin
interceptions.
guessed it without guessing.
2019.
I was
There's
thinking
no
that
way
that
it's
Super Bowl,
Mahomes.
it's not this guy.
It's crazy that this man CJ is getting compared and like statistically like with these three guys though.
Yeah, that's
That's
kind of
what
crazy.
that's what I
As
was
a
trying to say.
rookie,
Is
as a
like
fucking rookie,
As a
the
rookie.
fucking-
bro hasn't even finished a year yet.
the grouping he is in is fucking truly.
I would like to formally apologize to CJ Stroud because I bought into the Michigan man propaganda machine and thought that he was bitch made and that he was not going to succeed in the NFL because he could not beat Michigan. I was very wrong. CJ Stroud, you have permission to punch me in the
seriously-
face.
Ohio State QB seriously just hit and said, "Yeah, we're not going to have a good QB ever." And then they just brought
You
a
know
CJ
what?
Stroud and said, "Hey, you know what? He's going to have he's getting close to the best rookie season by quarterback of all time." It's like
It also was pointed out to me the other day that at one point Michigan State was one of like 3 Power 5 offers that CJ Stroud had early on in his recruiting.
and see, it's like it's not
And
even
to
like
think that if he had ever played at Michigan State, we probably would have ruined his career.
And see, the thing I like also about CJ Stroud is it's not like you can say these things are going for him. You can't be like, oh, well, he's on a stacked team. No, he's not. The Texans are not a stacked team. They're actually a rebuilding team, but are somehow
Mhm.
still winning this year. Oh, he has an easy schedule. He does not have an easy schedule. I mean, the Bengals aren't an easy team. The Bucks aren't an easy team. He's had to play a bunch of other teams like that are pretty good teams, and it's like
Jags, 6-win team.
yeah,
Just
and
destroyed them.
he's playing harder teams, and it's like he has receivers that we've barely even like seen play that well. So it's like, and he's playing amazing. It's not like he's barely playing in these games or just scraping by. Bro is carrying the team, like, and it's
Yeah, and-
actually kind of incredible.
I forget about the Texans a lot. But like
This
CJ
is a
Stroud,
franchise.
well, like I mean, they're just not a team
Forget
that like
Houston
you
even
think
the
about ever.
city.
Like you never like hear about them like ever unless they're losing. You know,
They haven't been good. Other
Right,
than
they haven't been good.
2014 JJ Watt, they have not been good.
right? Exactly. And
What do you
so,
mean?
They had that one playoff run.
I was
in,
about to
like,
say they were like
with
12-4
Deshaun.
that one year.
Yeah, they were good for like.
you remember
a
when
3-year
Brock
stretch with Bill
Osweiler
O'Brien.
took them to the playoffs? Whatever happened to Brock Osweiler? What's he doing now?
He's
selling cars,
He-
selling used
Maybe
cars.
he's an. I feel like he's got to be like an analyst or something. at this
Not a
don't-
chance.
there's no
fucking
way.
Not a
Nobody
chance.
liked him. Everybody knew his deal wasn't good when he signed that bitch. Like he has just kind of disappeared from the spotlight.
What happened to Brock Osweiler? Apparently, this is
But
a common
no.
occurrence.
Another thing. I'll say
Osweiler joined ESPN in 2022 as a college football analyst. There you go. I knew it.
God, why?
Was he-
I've never seen him talk about sports ever.
Never seen him even on the screen.
He's got to be
He's-
doing like Pac-12 after dark games. I've never
After
seen
dark.
him.
he did have nice hair.
Bro, it's on those like 3 a.m. fucking Hawaii
Exactly.
versus Arizona State. He says
All
you're
right. Well,
expensive.
anyway, was that the only trivia?
No, I got one more.
Okay.
So
He's
Talk
pulling
for
out
like
on
10 minutes about bullshit.
I know. But speaking of Matthew Stafford,
Oh gosh,
this week
great.
would be his 200th career start in the NFL.
Hopefully he doesn't start.
He is currently in the lead for the most career starts out of all of the starting quarterbacks as of now.
Oh, I like careers.
And he will have 200 starting next week. Right now, he's at 199. You're basically going to go down the list of the most starts to the least amount of starts.
Among
First.
current?
Whoever the current quarterback is at the moment for the team. So, like, Justin Fields isn't on the list because he's currently not playing.
Okay.
Guessing
Well,
top 10.
Josh Dobbs is
All
the least.
32.
The fuck 32.
All 32.
Josh Dobbs is the least.
That is not true. Josh Dobbs is at 25 with 11 starts.
Oh, so it's not just with their current team then.
It's over career starts.
Oh, duh, you said career.
Yeah.
Are we
Oh,
starting at the
fucking
top
idiot.
or the bottom?
Let's start at the top with Stafford and work our way down.
Okay, well then either Will Levis or Aiden O'Connell is bottom.
They're down there, but let's start at the top, Colin, and work our way to the bottom. What the fuck?
Listen,
I
if
will
I know
go-
answers, I'm gonna shout them out.
Oh my god, everybody. Okay. Let's get fucking settled in. I'll go Dak number 2.
Dak is not number 2.
Fuck. God, he's up there. I know he is. Anybody else? Or are we just fucking
Jared number 8.
Jared's not number 8, but we're looking
How
for
is that
number 2
possible?
here.
I thought that Dak was like the most tenured quarterback in the NFL, left in the NFL.
No, it's
like, with their
definitely
current
Stafford.
team. With
They're
their
probably
current
just-
team.
With a current team, yeah, he is.
Kirk Cousins.
Nope, he's not a starter at the moment.
Shut up.
He's not.
Who the
If it's
fuck
not
else?
Dak, I really.
I'll give you a hint.
has
We
been
just
playing
watched
as
this
long
man
as
play.
Dak?
We just watched this man play.
Russ.
Russell Wilson.
Oh, duh. Fucking.
He has
God, I forgot
100
about Russ.
182 career starts.
Okay, is Dak number 3 then?
Dak is not number 3.
Okay, what the fuck? Bullshit.
Okay, what the
I'm calling bullshit on that. There's no,
No.
fucking way. Bro's played
Nope.
since like 2016.
But you got to remember, he missed like a year and a half because of that his injuries.
Mahomes.
Yeah, but still. That would put him at
Mahomes not
27.
I
not
was
there.
gonna say, there's
Not
no
three.
shot. It's Mahomes.
Watson's ahead of Mahomes. Or, yeah.
Nope.
No,
I mean, they would be
Watson-
about the
Watson
same.
missed a whole year and a half.
Yeah, and Mahomes didn't play a fucking full year, so it would make sense.
Not really. Still, I think Mahomes
He's
is
been
still
starting
above
ever
Watson.
since he missed that half a year, though.
Yeah, and fucking Watson's been starting ever since he missed that fucking year.
No, he
Whatever.
has not. He barely started.
He barely started. Shut up. What? Anybody else have another guess?
Matt Ryan.
He's not active, you dumbass.
We just activated him. Jared Goff.
This second
Not-
question is falling apart.
Fucking son of a bitch.
Jared Goff.
Jared Goff is not number 3. I will say Jared
That's-
Goff is Jared Goff is number 4. I will tell you that.
Hell
Jared Goff
yeah.
is 4.
Why are
He
you
has-
shaking your head, Donnie, like that was a bad guess? They were drafted the
Dang.
same year.
Go ahead.
Why was that a bad guess?
Jared Goff has 109 career starts.
They were literally drafted the same year.
All right, I got.
And Jared Goff has actually started most of his games. Dak didn't play for a while. Derek
Man.
Carr.
Derek Carr number
Oh
3.
yeah.
Son
God
of-
damn it!
152
literally-
career
I
starts.
was going
Yeah,
through the
he was-
divisions in
yeah,
my
he was
brain,
just
and I had
stupid.
just gotten to the NFC
Woo!
South. God
Man.
damn it!
To
This
get to
has
the
to be
top
bad.
4 was crazy. Yes, Donnie, Dak is number 5
Lord
at
Almighty.
with 106.
Bro, can you get
career
Dak
starts.
out of here, bro? No one. Stop talking about him.
Let's move on. Number 6. Most career starts. Mahomes with 90.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen with 86. Going to number 8.
Watson.
Josh Rosen.
Nope, it's not Watson.
It's
I'm
gonna be that.
ignoring.
Jack.
I'm ignoring Marshall.
Guess it's not him.
What's the number we're at?
We're at number 8. This player has 78 career starts.
We already said Josh Allen. Didn't we?
Yep, Josh Allen has 86 career starts at number 7.
Now we're kind of entering like a weird territory.
Just wait till you get to 11 through 18.
Just say those are all going to be like 30.
Well, no, like I feel like we're starting to enter like the Herbert territory. You know what I mean? Like that kind of.
Lamar.
Justin Herbert.
Lamar is not number 8.
He's number 9.
He is number 9. Lamar has 71 career starts, but we're
Who's
looking
that?
for
Is that
number 8.
Who entered that same class
Wasn't
or around that time? Because I guess there's ways that
wasn't?
they could catch up to him
No.
without being in that same class.
Baker Mayfield.
It is Baker Mayfield.
It's
with
Baker.
78
I was gonna say
career
Baker, but I
starts.
was like, "There's no shot it's Baker," because he's, you know, he got benched so many times. I was like, "There's no shot that he's had that many starts." That's fucking crazy.
Bro's like a cockroach. He just won't leave the league. Like,
Right.
He just
Well,
keeps
he started
finding
more
us.
games than Lamar.
It's
Yep.
wild. I know this guy. I'm thinking of a guy. He's going to be somewhere on this list, but we're never going to be able to figure out where.
Number 10. Who's got the 10th most career starts in the league at quarterback?
Is it Herbert?
It is not Herbert.
What's the number?
65. 65 career starts.
Kyler Murray.
Not Kyler Murray.
Joe Burrow.
Not Joe Burrow.
Damn.
That's why I keep guessing Herbert because Burrow was hurt, and then
Right. Yeah.
Tua's there also, but Tua.
Oh,
could've been
right.
hurt.
Because he missed.
Herbert's the
He
only
missed
one
like
in
the
that
whole
class.
second half of his rookie year. With
Lamar. Oh, wait. I
Yeah.
already said Lamar, though.
Herbert's the only one in that class that didn't miss most of the rookie year. That's why I
That.
keep
Right. Damn.
because I know he's coming up.
Is it Jalen Hurts?
No.
No.
not
No.
Jalen Hurts.
Hurts has started less than Herbert.
Did we already say golf?
Yeah, Goff's number
Goff was
4.
4.
Just making sure I can remember.
I was say there's no way Goff playing since fucking 2016 was going to be way down here.
Is it
5
this?
career starts.
This might be crazy,
Fuck.
but Geno Smith.
It's not Geno Smith.
Oh,
It's a good
What about
guess.
Daniel Jones?
Technically not a starter right now, Donnie.
Good point.
It's
damn.
not. It's not.
Damn, this one's
Tua.
good.
It's
Mm.
somebody like Tua. It's like a Tua Herbert.
But I already said Lamar, right?
Yep, Lamar was 9.
I'm just trying to go through. them all.
Looking for number 10 with 65 career starts. 2 different teams. How about that? He's played for 2 different teams.
Oh, well, never mind.
Mm.
2 different teams.
Going back to that Jared Goff.
Bro was leaning heavy on Jared Goff.
Jared Goff again.
We already
Jared Goff on the Rams.
Well, let's just go through like divisions real quick because we're gonna get. I'm determined to get it.
I'm literally looking at every team and I just
So like, Panthers no, Falcons no, Bucks no, Saints no, Bears no, Packers no, Vikings.
is it Jameis
no.
Winston?
No.
He's technically
Oh,
He's not a starter.
technically their starter,
I already got Derek Carr.
Oh, right.
which is yeah, I guess that's kind of wrong technically because he's not active actually right
It's
now.
not. It's Tua,
Not Tua.
Josh Allen no, Zach Wilson.
No, not Zach
Is it
Wilson.
Mac
No
Jones?
shot.
Not Mac Jones. Played for 2 teams. He
Is
was
it
kind of.
Deshaun?
It is Deshaun Watson.
Okay.
Oh,
65 career starts. Let's go to number 11. This guy has 50 career starts.
Justin Herbert.
Or, I'm sorry, 60. That's
Let's
it.
say it's Herbert.
It's not Herbert.
Joe
Mar-
Burrow.
It's not Joe Burrow. Marshall, you said this guy's name earlier, and it's not Jared Goff.
Tua.
It's not Tua.
Gino.
That fucking draft
It's
class.
Geno Smith. Geno
Oh,
Smith.
Never mind. Definitely not that draft.
60 career starts with Geno. Number 12.
Herbert.
It's not. You know what? I'll give you Herbert and this
They're
player
tied.
are tied. So
I was saying,
Herbert,
I knew Herbert because they fucking showed a graphic that Herbert's like 29 and 29 right now in his career. So I know he's fucking right there.
yep, Herbert has 58 career starts.
It's gonna be somebody else.
Along with Tua.
Not Tua.
Tua got hurt.
Along with
Bro got hurt.
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray, 58 career starts.
Wow.
That would make sense.
Now we're going on to number 14.
How many starts
51.
is this Tua?
It's not Tua.
Burrow?
It's Joe Burrow with 51 career
It's
starts.
Tua the next one.
Tua's not the next one.
Jalen Hurts.
It is Jalen Hurts.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, Colin. 44 career starts.
Is Tua the next one?
Tua is the next one. Tua would have had 44, but they had a bye
We
week.
have guessed
so...
Tua for like the last 10 quarterbacks.
Well, it's
You've
hard
been
because
wrong
like it was
every
like
single
me with
time.
Herbert. I know what Herbert.
And there were a
I know
couple
what
of those we
Herbert's
said
at.
Tua
It's
like
just like
3
we're
or
guessing
4
around.
times.
Tua is actually tied. 16 and 17 are tied. So the next player has 43 career starts as well.
Daniel Jones.
Nope. Not an
Not
Not a
active starter.
starter.
Not an active starter.
That keeps fucking me up too.
Trevor Lawrence.
It is Trevor Lawrence. Yes.
Wow.
Really? He's been in the league for 43 games. Holy fuck.
Number 18 with 41 career starts. How this man has this many starts, I do not know. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, he's gonna be ass then. Holy fuck. It's not Mac.
It is Mac.
It's Mac Jones. It's,
Are you shitting me?
I
it's
saw,
Mac
saw
Jones.
Dallas's face. You said it's not Mac, and he goes,
I assisted Colin on that one. We
"You
both
did,
got it.
thank
Mac
you."
Jones, 41
Cat
career
patties.
starts. How did that man get that many starts?
Dude, I don't
How?
know. It's only going to be a couple more.
Number 19, this quarterback has 30 career starts.
Justin Fields? Or
Not-
no, he's not active.
Number 19 and 20 are tied for 30 career starts. So you got 2 chances here.
30 starts.
Daniel Jones.
Not an active
Not
starter.
an active
I'm sorry.
starter.
I keep.
It's
Fucking me up too.
it was already
But at
going to
this
be hard,
point,
but yeah,
Where the
at this
how many
point, we
starts
gotta-
does Daniel Jones have?
I'll look it up while you guys think.
Ooh, this is a crazy poll. But is it Gardner Minshew?
Gardner Minshew, yes, 30 career
shit,
starts.
good one.
There's also one more quarterback with 30 career starts. Also, don't know how this man has 30 career starts.
Zach Wilson.
It is Zach Wilson.
We're
30
trying to
career
get to
starts.
that point of the
I
list.
was going to say, we're trying to get to the point
just
where we
so
know
you
all the
guys
shitty
know,
quarterbacks.
Daniel Jones only has 22 career, or I'm sorry, 50. He has 59 career starts.
I was gonna say there's no way.
He's got 22
22
wins. 22 wins. I'm bad.
Bro
I
got
looked at the wrong
fucking-
one.
Bro got 10 mil a year per game he's played in. Like what the fuck?
Yep, he's got 59 career starts. So that would put him at number 12, right above Kyler and Herbert. But he's currently not active. So we're going to number 21 with 27 career starts.
This wasn't Dobbs, was it?
No, it is not.
All right, Dobbs
There's
is
no
like
shot.
the next one.
Dobbs is like pretty down this list.
Is this Justin Fields?
He said he had like 25-ish starts. It was in the 20s. I
Dobbs?
know that.
Is this
Dobbs?
Justin? Is this Justin
No
Fields?
shot. Not even.
Not currently active.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
he said that earlier.
I mean, technically, he might play this week.
Well, yeah, but
And
this
we're
is
going
based off
this
of
past week.
this is going off of week 10.
How many starts are we at? Sorry.
27 career starts. I could throw you guys an alley oop if you want.
Is it?
Is it Taylor Heineke?
Yes, he is. It's Heineke.
yeah.
Number 22 with 21 career starts. How this man has 21 career starts, I have
Kenny
no clue.
Pickett.
It's Kenny Pickett.
I was gonna say Kenny's coming up.
Kenny Pickett with 21 career starts.
It is kind of crazy he has that many starts. He didn't start until like a couple weeks or a few
Yeah.
weeks into
But
last
he's
year.
pretty
Then,
damn
he's been
bad.
hurt. Then he got hurt.
He's pretty damn bad.
Shut the fuck up.
At number 23 with 14 career starts.
This is Jared Goff.
Is this Sam Howell?
It is not Sam Howell.
Jordan Love.
Sam Howell.
Not
Isn't Sam
Jordan.
Howell a rookie?
Sam Howell, yeah. No, he's not a rookie.
This is his second year.
Oh,
He started one game last year, and then
Okay, well then
Desmond
Howell-
Ritter.
Oh,
we already have a Falcon.
Yeah, but you're going off based on
Brock
last
Purdy.
week.
It's
he
Brock
did-
Purdy.
Desmond
It's
Ritter
somebody-
did play
Now we're at the
last week.
point of Taylor.
Yeah, but he wasn't the starter, Marshall.
Yeah.
Now
But yeah,
is-
Brock Purdy has 14 career starts. Number 24 with 11 career starts.
now is it Sam Howell?
It is Sam Howell, but there's one other player with 11 career starts.
Jordan
Who is it?
Love.
It's not Jordan Love.
Jordan Love is less than that.
How?
Being there's only 10 weeks being played so far.
He's
means
played in 9 games so far, and I swear he started at least 2 games last year.
No, remember Aaron Rodgers played till the end.
Yeah, but he played like 1 game last year and then 1
He
game
didn't
like 2 years
start.
ago.
But did he start? That's the
No, I think Marshall is right. He did start a game against the Chiefs last year
No, he did not.
because they lost.
Yes, he did. He started
He
the
did.
game last year.
I
And I
got-
swear
I
he
got-
started.
Jordan Love- It was the
I got the
Jordan
fact
Love
check.
parents thing.
So
where
he's
they were
at
sitting
10
way up
games.
top.
Jordan Love
Oh,
must be.
yeah,
That was
you're
the
right.
one game he got to start last year, and then A-Rod, I believe, came back.
So the one game he started was in 2021. It wasn't last year.
So he's at 10 games.
He is at 10 games. He's at 26. So, but who's 25 with 11 career starts? It's Donnie's biggest, or I'm sorry, Colin's biggest fear right now in the NFC North.
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs with
How
11
the fuck
career
does he have
starts.
that many starts?
He's been around since like 2016.
Yeah,
Really?
he's a lot older than you
The
think.
motherfucker's old.
Yeah,
Josh Dobbs is not that old. I thought
Yes, he
Josh
is.
Dobbs has been
He
on
is
the
He's
like
28.
30s.
He's 28.
It's not 2016, but yeah, I was just saying it's like 2018.
He was drafted in 2017.
Old fuck.
All
So,
right.
Yeah.
Starting with number 27.
How many career starts?
9.
Jordan
9.
Love has 10 starts.
Correct.
So why is it a 9?
No, Jordan Love was 25. We're at 26 now.
Oh, I
Skip.
thought you didn't say it. I thought you didn't give it to us.
No, but I gave it to you. Pause.
Well, this has got to be one of the rookies.
Will
It's
Levis.
just a matter of which
um,
one it
CJ.
is.
It is CJ. CJ with 9 career starts.
Bryce Young hasn't started every single game.
No.
Who?
Bryce. You know?
No, Bryce missed one, so he's. gonna be
Oh,
next.
that's right. Because
Freshman
started a
2,
game.
I thought.
So 28 has 8 career starts.
Bryce Young.
Bryce Young.
Okay.
Now 29 has 5 career starts.
That is gonna
The Bears quarterback.
Yeah, what's his name?
be
No.
Tyson Badgett.
It is Tyson Badgett.
After Tyson Badgett is gonna be Will Levis.
It is Will Levis and one other quarterback.
Tommy DeVito.
Is not Tommy DeVito.
Oh shit! I thought we were going on
There's
to the
one
next
more.
There's one more before Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito has 1 career start, by the way.
Ain't O'Connell.
Oh
Aiden
shit!
O'Connell.
I said it earlier.
Aiden
You said
O'Connell,
that
but
earlier.
it took us forever to get here, but boy, we got there. Holy
Hey,
shit.
fucking.
That
I'm
was a
giving
tough
Riley an assist
trivia.
with that
That
one.
really
I would
was.
not know
I mean,
shit.
32
I would not know
teams,
Aiden
that's a lot.
O'Connell's fucking
32
name. Riley
teams.
was not thinking he was the truth.
Plus, you've got you know
The
the language was
asterisks.
kind of like
It's the asterisk of
it's got to be
like
current
active
starter who started
active
the last
right
game.
now. Yep. So it was tough. It was a tough trivia.
That's crazy. All right. Well, that's going to do it for us on the Fourth and Wrong podcast. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you next week.